I have reached that age that every time I forget something, I wonder, is this how dementia begins? And there are plenty of times when in the middle of a conversation, I can't remember the name, place, or date of significant people or events that have happened in my life. Other times, I can walk into a room and forget why I went there in the first place. Sure, I can laugh these off as simple forgetfulness, but deep down inside, I ask myself a different question. For you see, both my mother and father experienced severe memory loss in their final years. My brother, who died recently, was suffering from aphasia. So I asked myself, is this temporary memory loss a sign of what awaits me in the future? Now, I realize that many people misplace keys, forget names, or lose their train of thought as they age. And those experiences alone don't establish that someone has dementia. But because of my family history, every loss of memory carries a little more weight than it might for someone else. Now, when these instances happen in front of others, I often use humor to deflect my own worries. Usually, I rely on an old joke that I learned a long time ago about the 3 things that you lose as you get older. You see, the first one is your memory. And the second, hell, I can't remember the other 2. Now, this joke usually elicits enough laughter to give me the momentary sense that no one is aware of how frightened I feel inside when these lapses happen. But my relief is short-lived, for I don't know whether what I'm experiencing is normal aging or something more. Now, sometimes these temporary lapses are downright embarrassing. Just the other day, I forgot the name of the person I was talking to, even though just a few minutes before, he had introduced himself to me. Of course, as I have done countless other times when I have forgotten someone's name, I joke, you see, I have this incredible superpower. I can forget your name while you're telling it to me. Can you please repeat it for me again? Yes, the laughter comes, and often with some agreement that they possess the same superpower. But as I hide my embarrassment behind the laughter, a little voice in my head asks, is this how it begins? No amount of laughter lessens this fear that I now live with, and I get discouraged by the way this fear can turn every forgotten word into evidence. Now, fear can also keep one hiding from their reality. Mine has been strong enough so far to keep me from telling my doctor about my lapses for fear that I might get the unwanted diagnosis. But I know what fear does to a person. It can paralyze you and keep you from living your best life every moment you have left. I don't want to live like that. I want to take advantage of every gift I still have. So maybe the challenge isn't to try as hard as we can to hold on to who we once were and convince ourselves nothing bad is happening. Maybe the challenge is learning how to live without letting fear steal today's peace. While I may not know whether I'm experiencing is normal or the beginning of something else, I do know this. I will not let the fear tomorrow rob me of today. Now, will my determination be strong enough to last me to my dying breath? Hard to say, but I'm going to give it my best shot.